Oh, I'm back. Hello, everyone. This is the 12th of August, 2025. In the next 3 minutes, CPI news is gonna hit. A continuation of the analysis I did during the weekend, and I made a video on the 11th of August. That was yesterday. I'm anticipating price to rip higher. Probably the CPI news should push price higher to the buy side liquidity, the external range liquidity, which is the draw. This is the draw. Well, with CPI news, normally nobody should be trading, but I'm already on a position on this trade. Hey, I'm looking forward to this. I'm thinking price could rip this low. It could rip this low, creating the low of the week before it displaces higher. That's what I'm looking at. Again, if it doesn't, it should just displace higher aggressively. I would love that. Because this CPI news will be extremely volatile, and I would just want a move upwards and not then trying to come down first. But then I'm expecting a low of the week to be created. But if it doesn't, up is what I'm thinking. I'm expecting price should go. Like I said, I'm already on a long on this trade, so I'm buying. And let's see in the next 5 seconds of the CPI news release. Let's see what will happen if it's gonna displace high. I don't want to see 130. It's going. Okay, let's see if it will keep going. So you can see it's going higher as anticipated. Well, I wouldn't want it to come down, but then anything can happen. So you can see. Okay, let's keep watching. You'll see. Let's keep seeing what's gonna happen. The news just kicking. 1 minute to the news. If I should check the SY, dollar should be coming down also. Yeah, dollar is coming down. Whoa, there's an SMT. Okay, dollar took out this high, and I think EurUsd failed to take SMT with EU. EurUsd failed to take. So I'm just gonna leave it this way. Good. Good. So you see, dollar took out this high. Let's see euro failed to take out that low. Can you see? This is the low. Euro failed to take out the low. So there's an SMT already between the dollar and the euro. Wow. Shows that there's weakness in dollar and there's strength in EurUsd. So this has even given me more assurance that price is reaching higher. If I should check GBP USD, it should be going higher because says GBP USD is going extremely high already. But I'm not on any trade on GBP USD. I'm on a trade on EurUsd. So this is my main focus right now. Funny enough, it's the weaker asset between euro and GBP. But then I'm in already. Let's see what gold is doing. Went to gold trade. Here, gold is still here. Liquidity is taken. I'm also bullish on gold, but I don't trade gold, so I only give an analysis to my home. Okay, gold is being slow. Let's see. I'm going to my main focus. Still on it. So far it's playing as anticipated and price hasn't really moved. I actually expected price to rip higher. Probably with this one candle, it should rip higher over, let's see, so from here over hold on, sorry, I want to see something over 100 pip at least on a one candle move. 100 pip, like my target is about 165 pip, and as much as I know I'm going to take partial, but I wanted to see 100 pip on a one candle move. I didn't get that. It moved over 44 pips, so this isn't really a move for me. I expected something more, but it's all good. It's on the right side, so there's nothing to fret about. So this was trades going. Let's see what's happening on the 15-minute time frame. I actually love this SMT that I'm seeing with euro failing to take this low, although it's making it a relative equal low, but I don't know if it could still come back to take it out. It really needed a move to be higher. Let me check other things. So this range has been taken. The range has been taken. Where's my? It's taken. So I need it to come take out this. It's a good trade, regardless. I'll come back to this. Let me do other things. All right, I'm back. Okay, price is actually moving. It is reaching for the draw of liquidity as anticipated earlier. It is reaching for the external range liquidity. Remember from previous days video, I was like, on the daily, price is moving from the internal range liquidity to the external range liquidity. That is the narrative surrounding this trade. Internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. So CPI was a catalyst to push price higher. Actually, I expected it to give me a low of the week, but looking at the dollar earlier, I saw an SMT between dollar and euro USD. So dollar shows that dollar is weak and euro is strong. So euro is refusing to come down. Dollar made a higher high, right? Dollar made a higher high and euro USD made a lower high. When dollar took out the high as at this time, euro USD failed to take out the low. So it shows strength in euro, and now price is really moving aggressively to this draw. Hold on. Highlight it. Oh, not this. So nice. So this is the range high. Between this range high and this range low, the price consolidated around here, then displaced lower, taking out this range low and tapping into the daily imbalance. Now it is done with the daily imbalance, and this range low is reaching for this range high and the external range liquidity. So probably here is a place I intend to take partial, or I could close the whole trade here, but since I'm targeting about 150 pip, it is only right to take partial here and leave the rest runners. So it's a good trade. This might be the only trade I'll be taking this week because it's the one with more clear context, and it's a good thing it played out pretty fine, just as analyzed. Anything could have happened. CPI news would have traded lower. Like, it isn't right to trade CPI and to trade post CPI, but I already took this entry since Monday. So normally, if I didn't see an entry prior to CPI, I won't engage in any trade. I'm just gonna wait till after CPI. There's always an entry. If you didn't take a trade after CPI, this is another entry you could have taken. You could still go long. So see, this was a clean setup. This price, why it failed to take out the low that brought an SMT between DXY and Euro. It took out this low, displays higher. So this was a perfect shifting market structure. Displays higher, shifted in structure to bullishness. Now it retraced back into this imbalance. This would have been the perfect place to take to buy, and probably when you buy, you could put your stop loss here. And if we should refine this lower to maybe 1 minute time frame, we could still get a setup. Possibilities, we could still get a setup if we should refine it to one. You see, this is perfect. So refining it lower, you could get a setup. This is ICT 2022 model. Now these heights would have been, hold on, this is how the setup would have been on a 1 minute time frame, and you would have been done with the trade. But I am swinging, I'm not day trading today, so this is a swing trade. So this would have been the way you would have gotten an entry if you had waited for CPI. And let's see, this is a sweet setup, beautiful. And this imbalance, and here, perfect. So price is what price did. Price took out this low during New York session. This low took out this low, shifted in market structure, closed perfectly above this down close candle, left an imbalance, a 1 minute imbalance. So that would have been the perfect place to take a long. That would have been the perfect place to buy. So you would have just placed your order here and put your, let's say you'll be risking about 10 pip. Let's say 10 pip. So if you want to do 1 to 3, your target would have been 30 pip, 1 to 3, and you would have been done with this trade. So this is another perfect place to take a trade if you had waited. So if I had waited, or if I didn't get an entry yesterday, this would have been where I would have gotten a trade from today. But like I said earlier, I've already been on this trade since yesterday, and there's no reason for me to take another entry. I wasn't going to expose myself to risks excessively. One trade is enough. So it's moving. This is a good trade. We'll see how it goes, but for now, we know it's going towards our direction, and that's all for now. And take care, boys.